What's up, guys? Is 90s here. I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the Eagles-Browns preseason week 3 matchup, because I believe we had a bye week 2 of the preseason. We're gonna be talking about basically what I saw, what maybe you guys saw in those games, disappointments, things you and I liked, stuff like that. And of course, we did win that game 21-20 against the Cleveland Browns at First Energy Stadium. Next week will be the Dolphins to wrap up the preseason, then we'll go straight to the regular season and try to get that Lombardi trophy at the end of this regular season and the playoffs. That is the ultimate goal. But before we get into it, remember, please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other videos. Please like, please comment. As long as it's not appropriate, I'll definitely look at it. Please follow my socials and my Discord link. All links below in the description at your convenience. And without further ado, play that intro video. Let's get it.
And he's trying to extend! Touchdown! Philadelphia Eagles on Jalen Hurts!
Alright guys, welcome back to the video, and let's just jump right into it. Obviously, we won this game 21-20. Pretty good game for both of our respective offenses. Obviously, hiccups on the offensive defense on our side, and we'll get into that. First, I want to talk about the very first drive from the second team offense led by Gardner Minshew. Yes, starters did not play. Wide receivers that played included not AJ and Smitty, but included Quez, Rager, Deion Kane, Pascal, etc., etc. Right? So, first drive of the game, we went downfield and we scored. Amazing drive. Again, marching downfield and then meeting the end zone, and then we get in there and we get 6 points to start off this game. Really nice, and that was our second team offense as well. And the running backs in those first two drives too, I really want to talk about Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainwell. So on the first drive is Boston Scott. In the very first play, he got a first down, pretty good yardage. He made the running look easy. I honestly thought he was running effortlessly. I don't want to pull a Najee Harris, after that Alabama playoff game, bowl game, where the reporter said, he's running effortlessly, and then Najee Harris is like, effortlessly? No, I was hurting there. I don't want to pull a Najee Harris. I don't know how Boston Scott felt that game, but it looked effortless to him on camera. And he scored that drive too. Just let's go on to the stats really quick to confirm. I mean, he did, but all the stats: 10 carries, 33 yards, 1 touchdown. Even though 10 carries, 33 yards seems a little, funky, 10 carries and only getting 33 yards, I don't really think it matters. It's still a really good drive if you watch the tape and you watch the game. He was running really nice, trying to get those extra yards, and again, he capped it off with the score. Kenneth Gainwell, 11 carries, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. I know the stats don't mean everything, but I was watching the game. I promise you, Kenneth Gainwell. This dude, I am so excited for him to break out his sophomore season this year. Look, Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, and let me think. And an undrafted free agent like Kennedy Brooks, I would not mind that as well. Jason Huntley, Jason Huntley, who's been having a really nice preseason as well. He showed a lot of promise in the Eagles-Jets game as well. This running back room is looking really nice. I mean, there's a lot of rumors about Kareem Hunt coming here and such like that, but that's just going to bring competition. So if Kareem Hunt, comes here, if he doesn't come here, I mean, obviously, I would be happy if Kareem Hunt came here, but if he didn't come here, I wouldn't care. I think this running backs room is solid the way it is, but I wouldn't be awful. It would have been an awful idea to also try and get Kareem Hunt here. But if he doesn't, it is what it is. I definitely see where the people who don't want Kareem Hunt coming here. I definitely agree with their point. I'm in the middle. If he comes here, excellent. If he doesn't come here, that's fine. That's fine. We're still gonna move. This running back room I am super excited for. Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, obviously gonna be around running backs 2, 3, 4, basically in that tier there, because obviously Miles is gonna be our starter, a healthy Miles Sanders. Remember that. All right. So that's quickly what I want to say about the running backs. And actually, let's look on the Eagles rushing again. Yeah, Huntley did get 8 carries, 22 yards. Kennedy Brooks got 6 carries, 16 yards. Awesome stuff, right? So that's to the running backs. The receivers, okay. Rager, Pascal, Quez, Deion Kane as well, who we'll get to in a moment. He has his own little mini segment because of how great of a game he had. So Rager got 2 catches, 17 yards. Rager did not look bad this game. I'll admit that. He did not look bad whatsoever. Still though, I don't know. There's guys above him that can take a spot. Honestly, this may seem really wild, but honestly, I think Deion Kane has much more upside than Rager. It's wild for me to say that, but Deion had a really, really nice game today, and Rager has, I don't know. In the Patriots joint practice last year, we thought he was going to have, that breakout season, stuff like that, and it did not work out. It ended up with a lot of Eagles fans hating on him. It was tough. So, I mean, Jalen Rager still had a decent game this game, so I got to give credit where it's due. Quez Watkins with 2 catches, 19 yards. He was looking fine. Zach Pascal with 1 for 15. Again, I really like Zach Pascal as that red zone guy. And when you're in the red zone, that slot receiver, who he said on a tweet as well, hey, I don't just block. I can run a route on someone and get open. All right, so Quez Watkins, Zach Pascal. It's really interesting to see the competition there. I would obviously, I think both of them are going to make the 53-man, but I would love to have AJ, Devontae Smith, Zach Pascal, and then Quez Watkins as that wide receiver for. Like I've said, I really want to use him as that type of deep threat wide receiver because his speed. I know this is only one example, but that 49ers game last year, Hurts hit Quez for a big game, 1st and goal. We still did not score any points off that, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, I really want to use Quez that way, kind of like how we use D-Jax. I'm not saying he's the next D-Jax. I'm just saying, use them for that speedy threat wide receiver who can get open, especially for big passing plays. That's what I really want. Zach more in the red zone, and then obviously you have AJ Brown, who is huge. After he gets a big catch, he can run and truck you, and good luck tackling him. Same with Dallas Goedert. Devontae Smith is a wide receiver too, opening things up. Cornerback twos, beware, because Devontae Smith is going to run a route on you, and you will get burned. Devontae Smith catches it, gets receiving yards after the catch. I am so excited for this offense. Super excited. So, yeah, that's all I want to really say about the receivers, except for Deion Kane. Now we'll go on to the Deion Kane part. Deion Kane had a lot of up for grab catches that he made. I think at one point in the game he had 2 of those in a row. He is looking really, really nice. Deion Kane, 5 receptions, 66 yards, no touchdowns. Again, stats don't say the whole story, but I watched him that game. He was looking really nice. Hey, there's a lot of diamond in the roughs in this roster, and Deion Kane is one of them. I would love to see him make the 53-man, but I'm just wondering how is he gonna make that 53-man? That's the thing. I mean, obviously you have backups to the wide receivers and such, but I honestly would really like, Deion Kane to make the 53-man roster, in that backup role, and he gets subbed into games, stuff like that. I just really love what I saw from this. I mean, I don't want to say kid because I love how we always say kids for young athletes and stuff like that, but in reality, sometimes I'm 16, so he's definitely much older than me. But Deon Cain, really great game. I just want to point at that. And still talking about the receivers, the offense was the main headline for this game, at least for us. Defense, though, even though it struggled, especially in that first Cleveland Browns drive, our second and third team defense, I do want to talk about a lot of, another more diamond in the roughs, that I really, really liked. All right. And yeah, let's see. I want to talk about one guy, you already know who he is, and then Cam Jurgens, the center that started today, who's been mentored by the best O-line coach in football and the best center in football. He has the best supporting cast around him, and it's showing. It's amazing. All right. So obviously, one of the big elephants in the room, that Devin Allen big touchdown. I believe it was the second half, maybe even the fourth quarter. Absolutely amazing, dude. I was super excited for wide receivers like Britton Covey, who was in this game, by the way. I believe he had a catch. And Devin Allen. Obviously, Devin Allen, he is super quick. I mean, that's literally obvious. He's an Olympic runner and hurdler, one of the best in the world, and he's on this team. Excellent. One catch, and it was for a big, let's actually see the exact stat on that. Hold on a second. One catch for 55 yards, big touchdown. It looked easy to him, and I don't blame him. I mean, again, I don't know if it felt easy to him. If I probably asked him, he might say it felt easy to him, or his legs probably hurt a lot after that, but I don't even think his legs hurt after that. He's such a great athlete, and of course he's one of the best in the world when it comes to running, that I honestly think it felt, or at least it looked like it felt easy to him, and he went into the end zone. Devin Allen, good stuff. I was so excited. I was thinking about the possibility of putting him at kick returns, punt returns, any of the two, and instead he's showing it not on special teams, but on the offense. He got that rep, and he burnt the Browns secondary and went in for the touchdown. Good stuff, Devin Allen. I was super excited to have him on the team. I've said this one a million times, but Olympic runner. You do not understand how great that is. Again, one of the best in the world when it comes to running and sprinting. Amazing. Right? So the last thing about the offense, Cam Jurgens. I know I cherry picked some of the plays, and I just say one play out here, but let me tell you, this play, where he obviously at the start of the play was the center snapped the ball, then he rolled out and he absolutely put a guy on the ground. He basically pushed him to get out of the way, trying to get room for his running back. I don't know if it was either Kenneth or Boston Scott who was making room for it, but basically pushed the defender saying, get out of the way. And it was amazing. Again, look, best center in football, best offensive line coach in football. You have all of these great offensive linemen around him. Kelsey, obviously did not start this game. The starters didn't start, obviously, but best center in football, best offensive line coach. Lane Johnson, one of the best tackles in football. And of course, you got Jordan Mailata as well, who we got from Australia, and he was really a diamond in the rough. We got him in the 7th round, and look how he's been performing. Cam Jurgens, dude, you're doing excellent so far. This is our future after Kelsey retires. I know that's hard to say, but after Kelsey retires, we're in good hands in the center position. Dude, we just have excellent centers. I love it. All right. So that's about it for the offense. Now for the defense. Second team and third team defenses did struggle. Especially when the Browns are using a running game. By the way, the Browns running game is so amazing. I really do love it. Dearness Johnson, of obviously Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, who is in trade rumors to us, and one other running back for the Browns who really impressed me. Let's take a look forward. Yes, dude, amazing, right? Amazing running back room for the Browns, but even so, even with that depth, we were still getting, we were struggling against that Browns running game for sure. Joshua Dobbs, ran out and used his obviously as a quarterback, first instinct is to throw, but Josh Dobbs had a really good job, rolling out and using his legs to advance the football. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out. And he even got his jersey ripped as well, and he still made a great play, and he capped it off with a rushing touchdown, the Browns' first drive. So both of these teams, my Eagles and the Cleveland Browns, had really good offensive drives to start. Dang. So I know this is not our starters on defense, second and third team players getting reps to try and fight for a roster spot. But yeah, also on the passing game too, Joshua Dobbs had a really good game this preseason game. Also, I want to get to this segment. I want to talk about the diamond in the roughs. Two defensive backs, Josh Jobe and Andre Chachere. It's not Chair, it's Chachere. Love that name. All right, Josh Jobe was holding his own as well. Obviously, the undrafted free agent from Alabama. Had a lot of nice pass breakups. Andre Chachere as well was looking pretty consistent there. I love what I saw from both of them. I know our defensive, I don't know, I wouldn't say defensive depth. Defensive secondary depth, yeah, it's a little bare. I'm not going to lie, but these guys, these guys give me a lot of hope for this secondary depth. Obviously, still needs a little bit of work, but it is what it is. I love what Josh Jobe, Andre Chachere, showed. Now, early cuts, honestly, Kerry Vincent Jr. is one of them. I don't know. I don't think he's really showed anything, sadly. That was the guy we got from the Broncos, right? I believe so. He's a former Bronco. Divine Taylor as well, dude. I really wanted Divine Taylor to succeed. I believe he's the linebacker from Colorado. Sucks, but we gotta make those early cuts. Those are, maybe not entirely sold on Divine Taylor yet, or Davion Taylor. I don't really know how to say it. Kerry Winston Jr. I think has got to go as the roster cut. I know the NFL is a business. It is nothing personal. I think, he does need to be cut from the team set. So I do hope he finds I'm not the general manager, so I'm talking like he's already been cut, but just saying, if he does get cut, then I hope another team finds him and he prospers there. But I don't think it's for him right now, this team. So yeah, that's 20 minutes in. I think that's about it. I don't really want to make it, over 20 minutes anyways. So we're just gonna end it at that. I don't think I had really much depth as the Eagles-Jets preseason, but there's still a lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, I talked about the second team offense. Oh, by the way, quarterbacks, why not? Let's just go very quickly into that. So 14-17, 142 yards, no touchdowns, no instats for Gardner Minshew. And you'd assume that's a really nice stat line. Again, stats on everything. He almost threw 2 picks, one of them being a pick six. I think both of them could have been a pick six as well. I know I'm just cherry picking those 2 passes, but still, I thought of the first drive he was doing his job and he was delivering passes accurately, no matter how short it was. But even so, those are some 2 bad decisions that could have ended badly, but it is what it is. It happened, So still, other than those 2 almost picks, Gardner Minshew had a solid game. Reed Sinnett did get a touchdown. 4 of 9, 69 yards. Nice. But there we go. Reed Sinnett, not a bad day for him. And Carson Strong got only 1 pass. I believe that pass was pass interference, wasn't on his only pass of this game. And only pass of the preseason. This is only rep. Sorry, not rep, because reps can technically be in practice. But this was only pass of the preseason so far. Glad to see Carson Strong in that Eagles uniform, though. You know, again, that's a really young QB, you know, behind Hurts. So you have Minshew, Sinet, Hurts, and then you have Carson Strong, you know, the young quarterback. I would love to see him develop, you know. And it was an undrafted free agent too, so we didn't spend a draft pick. So, you know, we just got him, and I'm happy he's on this team. Right. So that really is about it. I quickly talk about the quarterbacks because I forgot. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me during this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, talking about this preseason game. Please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other videos. Please like, please comment, as long as I'm appropriate. I'll definitely look at it. And please follow my socials and my Discord. All links below in the description. And that's about it. This is your friend Nightings, signing out. Have a great day, guys.